So today I'm going to be testing out Dark and Lovely Fade Resistant number 37.8 in Honey Blonde. And I'm hoping that this color does not turn my hair red or like a brassy orange, because I have had red hair in the past, and usually my experiences with Honey Blonde or light brown, it usually turns a brassy orange color. I've seen it on some other people. They've tried this product out before. It does a really good job of highlighting not only coarser hair types, but just hair that is dark in general. So let's see how this works out. Stay tuned. It's part 2, and basically I'm starting a new hair journey. I'm sick of the wigs. You know, I think wigs are super convenient, you know, especially because I've experienced so much growth in this last year. Like, my natural is almost down to right here. So I've definitely been blessed with a lot of hair growth this year, just in being consistent and wearing the wigs as a protective style, and mostly just making sure that I'm also moisturizing. So I found this Vatica oil, and this is a garlic clove oil, and this I think has also been instrumental in a lot of my growth and doing more Ayurvedic massages in my scalp. But I'm ready for a change. I'm sick of the wigs. It's getting too hot for the wigs. And then also I do want to try out some twist, but I kind of want to wait until I go traveling again. So once I start traveling again, hopefully in the next few months, I'll probably invest in some either kinky twist or another set of faux locks before I officially transition to. But that's all what this journey and this process is for. So I've been procrastinating. I had my hair dye, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and rock with one. This should be enough, because basically in the next month and a half or so I'm gonna have to go back in, so I'm just gonna go ahead and save this other one. Then I just have Voss or VO5. This is the extra body with collagen, and this has 5 vitamin E oils, and you can get these at the dollar store. So it's so crucial post dyeing your hair to make sure you're supplementing your hair with the right vitamins and nutrients. And the thing is, this is the last time that I'll probably be dyeing my hair. The only reason why I'm doing it is because I did want to change. I wanted to switch things up a little bit for the summer, and also I just didn't want these to go to waste, because I've already purchased these maybe more than 3 months ago, and I've been putting it on hold. So I know that dyes are really not the best for your hair either, but it's just gonna do for now, and we'll see where it goes once it starts growing out. On and off for the past week, and I'm ready for something different. So if you want to see how I'm gonna dye and color my 4C natural hair, stay tuned and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so it's a new day and I'm ready to start dyeing my hair, so let's check out the process. So we come with our developer, our post-wash conditioner, and our fade resistant color. Of course, standard stuff that come. Then we have our directions, our handy dandy gloves, and let's go ahead and get started. So just gonna put in the rich conditioning color into the cream. Okay, so there is already so much in one bottle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, take my bag, wrap it in for a heat method. And the only thing is I forgot to do my edges with Vaseline, so don't forget to do that. Then taking another cap and going in with the heat. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit for, I think 40 minutes just because of my hair texture. And then we'll be back with our conditioning treatment. So, journey, and I have a sample lock right here. I just took some old hair and went like this to see what it would look like. And I don't know, I think I really like it. The only thing is I would want my ends to be very, very curly. And I don't know, I think this might work out, but it's definitely helped me picture what it might look like. Okay, so it's been on for about 30 to 45 minutes. Now it's time to head over here, and I'm just gonna rinse it out with my conditioners. I know I look kind of crazy, but it looks like the color mostly did take, so let's see when I rinse it out. Okay, and the verdict is out. Again, this is with no lift, no bleach, no nothing. I think it really just lightened my hair, and I only did one box, so I will be back in 6 to 8 weeks to finish, because I think I should have left it on there longer, but you know what, it did the job. So it lightened my hair, and I'll be back in a few weeks to actually do the full color that I'm looking for. So just gonna go in with these two, and we're gonna do some deep conditioning, rinse it out, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and do a wash and go, just because that's the quickest thing I could think of doing. So, and honestly, right now, I don't think the indoor lighting is doing justice. I actually do have a lot of lift, but again, I will be back because I think this is the color that I'm looking for. Just something that will lighten my hair and be a little bit more bright. And by the way, this stuff smells so good. It smells like coconuts and mangoes and pineapples. So I'm a big tropical head, so yes, this smells delicious. So yeah, I'm just trying to focus and apply, rehydrating the ends, because I know my ends have the most color on them. So just making sure that's getting in. And I will say this Dark and Lovely package, they put a lot of product in there. So that's good if you have a lot of natural hair like me. I mean, I think two boxes would have did me justice, but one is more than enough to coat the whole head. So if you could just see, it's definitely lightened. So yeah, we'll see what it looks like. But I'm excited. I don't know, I've fallen in love with this light hair color look. So I'm gonna keep on rocking it until I get sick of it, because I used to be into the reds. The red hair dye used to be what I used to do. And then I just figured I never went blonde before, and I never really had, like, I never really wanted to be like a bleach blonde. I didn't want to go that light. So I think this is perfect, you know, it's working out for me. It's enough lighting, but still enough to look natural. So same thing, I won't use the dye. Gonna go back in with the bag and do maybe 30 minutes of deep conditioning. So let's go. Okay, so I know I look a little bit crazy right now, but I got my lunch in and we're working with our final rinse. So I'm gonna rinse out the conditioner, and yes, you can see the shrinkage, but my hair has grown a lot. So it's a few hours later, and I'm just doing a wash and go real quick, going in with the Eco. And this is the only Eco gel that I've used, but I wanna try out the pink one. Actually, I did the argan one too, but this one is good. No product underneath because I hate that crusty look. And then I'm also going to use a detangling brush. So hair should be dried by later tonight, and we'll see what the end results look like. Don't mind my background, but we just made it to the end of the night, and I think we can safely conclude that I colored and lightened my hair, but it's certainly not blonde like the package here. So we know the results are not always going to be the same, but definitely if you are going to use out this or check out this color, do use a developer. Not only that, I think the color that I was using overseas was a bit more potent, and I think that package did come with a developer. So honestly, I'm glad that my hair is lightened. I don't really think this camera is doing it justice in the lighting because it is definitely light. It's just not as blonde as the image here. So yeah, honey blonde, whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead, blow dry, stretch, and I'll even show you what the results will look like when it's completely done, blow dried, conditioned, everything's in order. So when I blow dry, I always start with no nozzle, just because my roots are always wet. But surprisingly, since I didn't use any other product underneath it today, and I just went in with the gel, it's really drying faster, especially at the end. Once I do enough of my roots, I go ahead and attach the nozzle and do the same thing. Okay, so this is about as much stretch as I want to get, because day one does not do enough justice, right? So I'm gonna go in and do a modified African threading method, and basically what this does is it stretches the hair. I don't want to over blow dry it because then you start losing the curl pattern. So this is just enough where it's gonna stretch, and then not only that, when I come back either tomorrow or another day whenever I go out, my hair will be stretched, and the activator or the water will just reactivate the curl pattern. So yeah, there we go. Kind of like, you know, just the natural free look, but this is really good to stretch, and I don't want to do it too tight because that's when I start getting headaches. So again, just take it, and it's still gonna dry while it's together. I'm so upset. Actually, let me take out my ring light. Maybe y'all will be able to see the results better. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna do the ring light whenever I film part 2, so you guys can really see or get a better look at the color that I'm working with, because it's really not bad at all. It's just not as light as the package claimed. Okay, so this is what it looks like 2 days into the African threading modified method, and we're just going to take it down. Okay, so that's the first half. And this is with no manipulation from what you've seen in the last scene in which I was in. And I'm a bit disappointed because there's honestly no color here. It looks like my hair is more of a light brown, if anything. I'm gonna go ahead and spritz and refresh with some water and oil first, just to activate the gel. And usually 3rd and 4th day hair look the best. So just got a few squirts there. Now we're gonna go ahead and blow dry. Okay, so these are the final results. I don't have my pick, I lost it. So yeah, this is the final wash and go result. Am I happy about the actual result? Yes. But am I happy about the color? Of course not. So yeah, and then that might just be on my end, my process and procedure for doing it. But honestly, 2nd and 3rd day hair look way better. So this is just what we're working with right now. So yeah, definitely my hair is super defined. It's full, it's fluffy, it's soft. This is just with the Eco Styler. But yeah, I'm sure you can see, really, I don't see any color at all. So again, this was a big fail, but it was worth testing it out. Thank you again for taking the time to stop by and check out my channel. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. Any tips or advice for lifting a darker hair color. I think the dye was good. Again, I just didn't do it right. And yeah, stay tuned for more content. Hopefully I can start switching things up very soon. So here we bid farewell. Shalom.